Hello, I'm going to work with you today on section 12.4. It's Jo Karen Hudson again. Dividing a polynomial by a monomial. Write the division problem as a fraction. Write each term in the numerator over the common denominator. Simplify each term where possible. Write the division problem as a fraction. In other words, you may see the division problem written this way to start off with. Minus 15x to the fifth plus 21x divided by 3x. That's what's meant by writing the division problem as a fraction. And then we want to write each term in the numerator over the common denominator. And you can do that all in one step. I could omit this step right here, but I want you to see how the step looks. But I can omit that if I want to. So now I'm going to write each term 24x to the seventh over the common denominator 3x minus 15x to the fifth over the common denominator 3x plus 21x over the common denominator 3x. And then I can simplify. 24 divided by 3 makes 8, and x to the seventh divided by my x to the 1. Remember, when you have division, you subtract the exponents. That's going to be x to the sixth minus 15 divided by 3 will give us 5, and x to the fifth divided by x to the 1, remember we subtract the exponents, would give us x to the fourth. And then our 21 divided by 3 will give us plus 7, and the x's will cancel out, so that will give me the answer. Now, how do we check it? When we check division, we multiply our quotient times our divisor, and we want to get the dividend, which is what we started off with in the first place. This is what we're trying to get when we multiply the quotient times the divisor. 3x, the quotient was 8x to the sixth minus 5x to the fourth plus 7. So let's multiply. 3 times 8 would be 24. X to the 1 times x to the 6 would be x to the seventh. 3x times negative 5x to the fourth would be negative 15x to the fifth. And 3x times 7 would be plus 21x. Now let's check and see if this matches with this. It does, and so we know we have the correct answer here. Example 2, I want to write this as a fraction. I want to write the problem as a fraction, and I'm going to go ahead and write each term separately in the first step. 40x to the seventh divided by negative 5x to the sixth minus 25x to the fifth divided by negative 5x to the sixth plus 10x to the third divided by negative 5x to the sixth. So I'm ready to reduce. I'll start off with 40 divided by negative 5. 40 divided by negative 5 gives us negative 8. And then I have x to the seventh divided by x to the sixth. And when I subtract the exponents, I'll just get x, or x to the 1, which is the same as x. Now I have a negative divided by a negative is going to give me a positive. And 25 divided by 5 would give me a 5. And here I have x to the fifth divided by x to the sixth. And this one is bottom heavy. So when I subtract, I'm going to do the 6 minus 5, and I'm going to leave my x in the denominator because it was bottom heavy. And then I have a positive divided by a negative is going to give me a negative. Positive 10 divided by negative 5 will give me negative 2. This one is bottom heavy as well, so my answer is going to go in the denominator. 6 minus 3 is 3, so I will have x to the third in the denominator. I want to check by multiplying, so I'm going to multiply the quotient, which is what I got, times the divisor right here, and hopefully I will get the dividend. Let's do that. Negative 5x to the sixth times negative 8x plus 5 over x minus 2 over x cubed. Negative 5 times negative 8 is positive 40, and x to the 6 times x to the 1 is x to the 7. Negative 5 times 5 over x would give us negative 25x to the 6th over x, which I'll have to reduce. Negative 5x to the 6th times negative 2 over x cubed would give us positive 10x to the 6th over x cubed, which I'll have to reduce. So now we'll have 40x to the 7th minus 25, and when I subtract the exponents there, I'll have x to the 5th plus 10, and when I subtract the exponents here, I will have x to the 3rd. And this should be what I started off with. Let's go back and take a quick peek. 40x to the 7th minus 25x to the 5th plus 10x. It is. It does check. So we have this correct. This is Jo Karen Hudson. I need you to do the homework on section 12.4 as well as the quiz on section 12.4. Thank you and have a wonderful day.